So let's go ahead and handle these one at a time. These are going to be the most common objections that you're going to run into when you're either knocking on the door to schedule a job walk, or you're either working a current list of managers that you have, or you're on a neighboring building and you're going to be working what we would consider to be like a radius around where you already have jobs. So let's take the one that this roof is new. So you're talking to a property manager, you're talking to the secretary, you're talking to the maintenance person, and they say to you, our roof is new, we're good, thank you. Well, I'm going to be responding and basically saying, I'm glad that you have a brand new roof. Have you already signed a maintenance agreement with the company that installed your new roof? Now, just keep in mind, over 80+% of the communities do not have their new roof wrapped up into a maintenance agreement. This is our opening. This is where the preferred roofer of that multifamily community left the door open for us. I'll let you know the single most commonly used analogy that I use is the car analogy with these property managers. Your roof is like a brand new car that you bought with a 3-year, 36,000-mile manufacturer's warranty. To really keep that warranty in good standing, they're going to require regular service, if that makes sense. You can't assume that just because you bought this car and it has a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, that everything's covered. All of your fluids, all of your filters, your brakes, etc. Those are not covered. Those are consumable products. They deteriorate, they break down. Those need to be maintained. Well, the same thing goes on a roof, right? So depending on what type of roof system, let's say it's a shingle roof on a multifamily, there's probably not a ton to maintain. You're going to be looking at caulkings at all your through roof penetrations. The biggest killer of these is, leaf debris getting built up on the roofs or in the gutters that can cause premature deterioration, or the gutters to back up and get underneath and leak through the soffit, cause a lot of dry rot and damage. But on low slope systems, or even TPO, PVC, BUR, any of these coatings, they're going to require a lot more components that need regular service. So all of your through roof penetrations, your mechanical, your drains, your scuppers, etc., are going to require more sealants, different types of sealants, in order to keep the roof in good condition. But really, the manufacturer's responsibility on the warranty comes down to just the material itself. It doesn't cover any of the sealants or any of the accessories. And the reason why these manufacturers truly want us to come out and provide service on an annual basis is because they're trying to cover their backs. These manufacturing companies, they're trying to cover their back. So if we show up to the property on an annual basis, the goal is that if something's starting to prematurely deteriorate, it's probably going to prematurely deteriorate in a small section, 4 inches by 4 inches, 1 square foot. It's not going to deteriorate over, let's say, a 50 square area. Well, the manufacturing companies are only going to provide you with enough material to replace whatever's wrong. So if it's less than a square, they'll give you a roll, but they're not going to send you 10 or 15 rolls to take care of, one section. And in order to really get that warranty covered, they want to see regular maintenance records, even if it's not an NDL, for them to know that the community is being active. So these are really easy to be able to talk to the manager and get the manager to fully understand what it is that we're looking at and how we're able to help. But if you use the car analogy that they have a brand new car, it needs service. There's just really no two ways to go about it. And that seems to resonate really, really well with these property managers. And in some future segments, I'll give you a couple other ways that you can relate to this in case the car analogy for some reason is not sinking in. So good luck. Hope you get some appointments this week. Talk to you soon. Take care.